Hello everybody, TyronnCannon here, and welcome back to episode 4 of LeGM. Today we're going to be going over All-Star Weekend Part 1. This episode was going to be so long, I had to split it into 2 parts. So today, we're going to be going over the Rising Stars game, the dunk contest, but we can't go over the 3-point contest because I could only choose between the dunk contest and the 3-point contest. You'll find out why I chose the dunk contest later. But today, Rising Stars game, we're going to start off. Goodwin's got the ball up the top. Benedict Matherin's going to shoot a nice 3 here. Straight in. But we're not going to watch the whole Rising Stars game because no Lakers are featured, so we're going to skip right forward to the 2-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Team World are up by 4. Jeremy Sohan's going to give it to Josh Giddey, who used to play for my hometown team in Australia. Adelaide 36ers shout out. Alperen Sengun kicks to the corner. Cam Thomas has the ball, who's playing very well in real life, by the way. Nothing much happening right here. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Can he get to the basket? He can't. He pulls up. Jalen Duren tries to get the rebound. Jalen Duren was a player that we tried to target during the trade period, or I should say LeBron tried to target during the trade period. But we couldn't quite get it done. Josh Giddey fouls out. He's got 18 points. Monty Williams, we're just going to stare at Monty Williams for a little bit because the game decided to glitch out a little bit while Cade Cunningham shoots some free throws. So, Jalen Duren, we tried to get him, but we did do another trade for another center, which I will talk about later during the dunk contest, because of the dunk contest, unless you're actually participating in it, not really a lot happening. But it's more exciting to watch than the 3-point contest, in my opinion. So we've got a few things to talk about during the dunk contest. I think we've got 4 things to talk about. But there's a minute 24 left in this game. I think Goodwin's got the ball. No, Goodwin's up the top. It's Thomas that has the ball, sorry. Goodwin now has the ball. There's 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 2-point game. Sengun, who is in the lead for most improved, I believe, when we checked the award races at the end of the last episode. I believe it was the end of the last episode, if I'm not mistaken. It was either the episode that episode or the episode before. Cade Cunningham's going to try and get to the basket here, which I believe he succeeds. I am recording this not in real time. I got the footage for this game so I can commentate over the top of it. As I said, because I wanted to chop it up and do whatever. And it's a lot easier to do that when you already have the footage. So, Goodwin trying to get by Jalen Green. Jalen Green doing a fantastic job. Jalen Duren gets the defensive rebound, gives it up to Cade Cunningham. Well, it's a 2-point game. Got a score here. Cade Cunningham pulls up. Tie game. 33.8 remaining. Team World calls a timeout. We are not going to watch the whole timeout because that is some BS. So we're going to skip right by that any second now. Cam Thomas has the ball up the top. He's, again, defended very well by Jalen Green. Jeremy Sohan, posting up Paolo Banchero, who can't get past him quite easily. I'm forgetting how to talk here, with a 3-pointer shot by Cam Thomas to put Team World up by 3 with 13 seconds to go. Timeout has been called. Jalen Duren's going to kick it into Jalen Green, who's going to pull up for a wild 3 from deep, which he misses. And I believe that is going to be game. They're going to intentionally foul. Cade Cunningham now fouls out of the game. We've got some free throws to hit. Bones Highland comes in. Have a sip of my tea. It's good. I'm currently in my Christmas pajamas, and I'm fully aware it's March currently, but I'm wearing my Christmas pajamas. I've got a Christmas mug, and it's good. Good times. It's also quite warm, so I'm not sure why I'm wearing my Christmas pajamas, but that's fine. Brandon Goodwin's got his free throws. He makes the first one, even though we couldn't see the basket. Let's see if we can actually see this one. We can. There we go. Oh, and he misses it. What a shame. Team USA calls a timeout this time. But I would be amazed if they came back and win. Obviously, I already know the result, but I'm trying to not break the fourth wall here. Jalen Green from another three. He misses, and that is game. Team World beat Team USA 114 to 118, or 118 to 114. We now have the dunk contest, or the slam dunk contest, as 2K is insisting we call it. The participants. Who is it going to be? We've got... Oh, look, it's a Laker. I wonder why we picked the dunk contest. We've got Shaedon Sharpe, we've got Jalen Green, we've got Ja Morant, and we've got Kenyon Martin Jr. Shaedon Sharpe is going to go first. I'm not going to describe every single dunk that is going to happen, so I'm going to go over my news that I want to talk about, and then we will chirp in at the end if there are any dunks remaining. But the first bit of news that I want to talk about is OG Anunoby. He's currently out with 2 to 4 weeks with a sprained ankle. So Kenyon Martin Jr. is starting in his place. So he's been getting a bit more playing time at this point. So that's probably why he's been selected for the dunk contest. A bit more exposure, playing in LA. Very nice. Kenyon Martin Jr. actually playing very well at the moment. He's only been in the starting lineup for maybe 6 games. But he's been playing very well. So I just wanted to highlight that quickly. And as I mentioned earlier, we have made some further roster moves, even though I said that we wouldn't. We've made one trade, we've waived one player that was included in that trade, and we've made a free agent signing. Plus, we've also signed a contract extension. It's still not Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is still unsigned. So we made a trade with the Milwaukee Bucks. We sent Mo Bamba and Will Barton to the Bucks for Brook Lopez and Myers Leonard. We have since waived Myers Leonard. He knows what he did. I'm not having him on the team. And we have signed Brook Lopez. He was happy to get a contract extension done straight away. So we've signed him up for 4 years, $62.9 million, which I think the first season is $17 million, and it decreases 5%. It's front-loaded, so it decreases every season. So I think the last season's about 13.5 or something. And the free agent that we signed is a friend of LeGM. He played for the Lakers last season. It is Carmelo Anthony. He's going to be one of our backup power forwards. He has signed a 1-year minimum deal. I think it's like 1.84 or something. So not very much money. I'm probably not going to be able to afford him. He wanted to sign the minimum, and he's probably going to look for a bigger deal in the off season. But for now, we've got him. He's on the roster. So the trade deadline has passed. We can't make any more moves. The contract extension deadline is still open. I think it runs for about a week after All-Star Weekend. But unless Anthony Davis decides to sign a contract, which he isn't at this stage, and I don't think LeBron, not that he doesn't want to, I just think while he's injured, he's not really keen on signing him. He wants to see a few more games out of Anthony Davis. So we're going to wait and see, maybe re-sign him to a extension in the off-season. So for now, we're not going to make any more roster moves. I know I said that last episode, but there was a trade. We were approached. Brook Lopez is good, and he's been playing very well. So he's going to be starting in place of Anthony Davis. Speaking of Carmelo Anthony, he is now on screen helping out Kenyon Martin Jr. with that very nice dunk. So that was basically a picture-perfect pass. And Kenyon Martin Jr. did a nice 360 there. But that's all the news I wanted to get out of the way. So for now, we're just going to talk about the rest of the season's plans. The next episode will be the All-Star Game. So we're going to actually watch the whole All-Star Game. We're going to cut out timeouts. Obviously, I've already... technically, I didn't play it. I've captured the footage I already need to. But we're going to go over the All-Star Game. And, we're going to worry about all that stuff in the next episode. Then the next episode after that, I should say, will be... I'm going to play basically the back half of the season until Anthony Davis comes back from injury. Which I've done some rough maths. which will be actually the last week of the season, the regular season. So he's going to be back right before playoff time. So I'm going to play that back half of the season, and then we'll go from there. Anyway, we should probably talk about the dunk contest. There's one round to go. If you've been keeping track on screen, Kenyon Martin Jr. is in second place, but can he unseed... I've forgotten his name. Jalen Green. There we go. Shaden Sharp's in last place. He got a bit of help there from somebody from the Memphis Grizzlies for some reason. He's not on the Memphis Grizzlies. He's plays for Portland. But anyway. In the next episode, I don't want to spoil what we're going to talk about in the next episode, but I think we're going to talk about players we're going to target in the off-season. That's what I would like to talk about in the next episode. I haven't decided yet. I am going to record... I'm recording episode 4 and 5 in the same day. I at least intend to. It's currently 3:18 p.m. and I'm recording episode 4. This is episode 4. So we're probably going to talk about who we're going to target in the off-season. The reason that is so specific is because we're going to try and get another all-star caliber player. Whether it's combining assets that we've collected over... I'm going to wait for Kenyon Martin here. Very nice dunk. I don't think it's going to be enough to get Jalen Green, though. He's very excited. But we're going to try and get an all-star caliber player. I don't know what position. But we're obviously also going to try and get Bronny. How we're going to do all of that, I don't know. It's kind of going to be one or the other. So if you'd rather us get an all-star caliber player or get LeBron James' son Bronny, leave a comment. I like leaving stuff up to you guys. Seeing people I want to see people in that. What the hell was that? What the hell happened there? Let's have a look at this again. Ball just goes whoop. Oh, that's illegal, surely. But I want you guys to be a part of this series. I'm obviously doing this for me, because I want to have fun playing video games. But I also want you guys to enjoy the ride as well, because I want to tell more stories, and I'm telling the story of LeBron James in the final years of his career as general manager of the Los Angeles Lakers. We couldn't quite get Jalen Green. He is the slam dunk champion. That's going to be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you wish to join my Discord, there's a link to that below. And until next time, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye!